Billy, that's you? Billy, that's you?
First, I do care about the turtles, and I do not like straws because of that, sure.
I love a straw. I love a good straw. I love sucking on shit. Not dicks or anything. Nothing
115 10.
Nothing homosexual.
1 3
That
2019.
makes sense.
Okay. That's gonna be in the opening video. Oh my god, bro. There is no one like you. You are...
But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question bomber like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my dick can ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies, why they didn't need enough to drive. Horsepower is speeding, punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus version. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption, Super Saiyan water, B.I. eat the peanut butter, fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your puzzle, cousin, most people puzzling. More my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here from long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Ban it. Big sniff. Hello, Flint. You heard that? You guys can definitely hear us over the music better than we can hear us over the music. Like on your end, on the Twitch. Yeah, because they like yesterday when I was screaming, they could hear me screaming way better than I could hear me screaming.
They were like, "Shut the fuck up, Charlie."
Yeah, they were upset.
I was upset too.
I mean, you barely heard it though.
Upsetty spaghetti.
You having fun with your rhymes?
Damn. Oh, look at these pictures of you guys on Instagram.
New York.
No, not.
There's
New
two
York.
Albanese.
Huh? Oh. Two albinos.
Why do you keep? You've done like 4 of those now.
What?
The weather today in Albany. Oh, okay. It wasn't done loading. I was like, this is the most bland. There's no like picture of the sun or clouds or rain. I was like, what the fuck? It was loading. The weather in Albany, New York, is partly cloudy. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Precipitation was 6%. Humidity was 88%. And the wind was 5 miles per hour.
Hello.
Hey, Creighton.
Hey, Charlie.
The weather tomorrow.
What was the humidity?
88.
88.
It was 88 degrees. Or 88%. 88 degree humidity.
Damn. That seems high for New York.
What? No. New York's fucking hot as fuck. And like this. New York's like South Carolina in that it's really cold in winter and really hot in the summer.
But really, really cold in the winter.
Yeah, it's like stupid cold in the winter. Yeah, I've heard you fucking each other under the music, you pigs. Oh, well, there's some words that I just said that I wish I hadn't. Just being more quiet. No.
Been more quiet.
We are loud. Is the live audience laugh track actually going to laugh on command this time?
Yeah.
Yes, on command. Laugh!
That was legit.
See, there's just a delay. God damn it.
That's what they tell you, Charlie.
You having fun?
We're gonna cut the break after these messages.
Imagine we had like our own version of ads where if like we wanted to, if we had to like discuss something or take a break, and we could cut to it, and it's like a fucking stupid commercial with you and me. Like it's like,
are you
"Hi."
tired of listening to the same old podcast?
And it just shows us. It's like, you should try this one, and it's just an ad for your podcast. We just have ads for our own different podcasts.
Or like
on this
an ad
podcast.
for earplugs. Like, are you tired of listening to the same old shit?
Keep it on so you can give them views, but
Here, plug your ears with cotton. Creighton's cotton.
if it worked in Get Out, it can work here. Creighton's Cotton.
For all your loss of hearing needs. Well, I'm still working on it. It was a pretty solid start for the first bit, though.
For the first draft.
Yeah.
Now I want a sitcom with Charlie as the laugh track. Well, with Creighton as the laugh track. Why did you do that as Charlie? I've already been drinking before you went live. That's nice.
You know what? I'm really
Creighton
wanting to bring
drank
that.
a lot tonight.
Yeah, but I'm good now.
I know. You just did like
Oh, like for the
amount of time we were there. Creighton drank.
I mean, I could have
so
done
much.
more, but like I was really trying to go easy.
Mhm.
You know what we should bring back?
What should we bring back?
So you know the, like, have you ever watched the old Transformers cartoons?
Yeah.
Okay, so like like in between commercial breaks, it'd be like, the Transformers will be back after these messages, and it was like a cool ass voice going like, that's what we need, like
But for this podcast?
yeah, the Should Solve podcast will be back after these messages, and then
Come back if you want to see him naked.
yeah, and then when we come back, it's like, now we return to the Transformers, and then it'd be like, now we
Next
return-
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yes, and then we have that at the end,
That would be awesome. We do next time, and we like put like fucking,
like next.
we just talk about whatever things we have in our notes we didn't discuss, and if we have nothing, it's like next time on Dragon Ball Z.
doing
couple
it, and
guys-
she's leaning towards us. It did it when she leaned towards us.
Lean towards us again.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did the first time, but it didn't happen that time.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
We saw. You stepped in what?
Barbecue. You should make the drunks roll in Discord for us, Charlie. Okay, can you not? Are you not an admin? You should be able to make rolls.
Who's the admin?
Flint, I think. You
We
should
should make Nick an admin at this point.
Nick?
Nick.
What do you mean? Who? Which Nick?
Doughboy.
Oh, that Nick. God
Yeah,
damn it! I
there
hear it again.
is. It's because of the barbecue sauce. Barbecue
Right.
sauce has natural static interference.
I'm so mad about this.
About the barbecue sauce?
Just that it's happening in general. Hello, hello. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Guys, can everybody hear us good? Like, does everything sound the same?
Okay, I've got it.
I've been trying to spot two-man buns, and I discovered that one side of my head has more hair than the other, so it's been an exciting day.
Wait, who said that? Nick?
Nick did.
Yeah, that sounds like something Nick would say.
He's been trying to sport two-man buns. I don't know how to do that stuff.
What?
I'm not a Discord expert. Yeah, sounds the same. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll fuck with it later.
You know what we didn't talk about yesterday?
What didn't we talk about yesterday?
The Chewbacca tweet that I got mentioned in.
What?
By the way,
We didn't. Do you hear it again?
oh shit.
Do you hear
You
it?
hear it?
Like right now?
Right now? Oh. You hear it when you lean towards us?
Fuck it. We'll just work through it for now.
Okay. Well, I was about to say 'cause
Chewbacca
it stopped
Twitter.
for us. Chewbacca Twitter. So, I got mentioned in a Chewbacca Twitter post the other day. And after I made that tweet about going to the gym. and
Sadly,
being
it
like,
is
"Wookiees,"
not like it's not verified Chewbacca or anything.
It's not, but like the tweet I was mentioning. Oh, I'm going to pull it up so I can read it word
Mentioning.
for word. Is it mentioned?
Oh, are you gonna read it word for word?
Yeah. Or no, did I say mention or add it at me? Or
So Creighton tweeted a tweet
about
and featured,
Wookiees.
well, not even about Wookiees,
Well,
just featuring the
yeah.
word Wookiees and
Yeah.
like. Read your tweet.
So,
First.
let me read my tweet first. Give me some time. My phone is slow.
Is
All
it
right,
not
there
the-
we go. Okay. I said, man, the gym's crazy. Last night didn't feel like I did. I meant to put. I see what you're saying now. Last night felt like I didn't do anything to my arms, and then today it's like a Wookiee ripped them off and beat them together and reattached them to my body. Which I'm talking about my arms there. Then, let's see, I tweeted that yesterday, and then like not even an hour like later, I get added by Chewbacca on Twitter, which says
Let me hold it. It's literally an account that Creighton has since showed me that tweets out things from Chewbacca's perspective, and it's pronounced. It's like literally spelling out each specific word,
Yes,
like
each specific
individually.
noise,
like it's hilarious.
and then you go to the actual Twitter page.
And you go to the Twitter page and you go to his
It's
tweets,
just more of that,
and it's literally that. He has 6,000 followers. His whole Twitter is just Chewbacca.
Just Chewbacca noises. Which I wonder if we could translate that.
like right. Like there's gotta be a
Let
translation.
me see that.
It's too specific.
Yeah, let me put that in the Google Translate and see what I get back.
I have a bad feeling about that. Some bitches. Hey, Copenhagen.
Hey, Copenhagen.
Chewbacca's real, they said so on Monster Quest. This is the news I live for. This would be the news you live for.
So we're
What-
just making Chewbacca
What's
noises.
the at?
into
What's the at?
at CR_Wookie.
CR_Wookie.
I wonder what the CR stands for. Creative Wookie? It's
Probably-
very specific. Actually, will you type it out in chat for them?
CR_Wookie?
Yeah.
I feel like you don't trust our viewership's ability to understand what you just said.
I do. But like, I just want people to go and look at that. Give them a follow.
I mean, you said it. We both said it a couple times, so they should be able to figure it out.
CR Wookie.
CR_Wookie.
CR_Wookie.
Come on, Creighton. You're the one that said it.
Okay, let's see what we get. Turkmen is what language was detected, and then it translates to English exactly how it's spelled.
Jesus Christ, 50,000 tweets.
I
Looks
know.
a lot like a trap. Not today's ISIS. God damn it. It's a trap.
But whoever this is very dedicated.
Yeah, we got it. Yo, Frenchie. What's up? Wait. Yo,
That's
Frenchie.
That's got to be Austin.
That's Austin, right?
Yeah. I don't think
Because
Austin-
Adrian is Gray Skyline.
I don't think Alyssa's ever watched the podcast.
Yeah, I doubt it. That's got to be Austin. He shouldn't understand our ability to understand half of us are drunk. He shouldn't understand our ability to understand.
He's
Half of us
right,
are drunk. Okay, well there you go.
He's got a good point.
I cannot wait until the Sneaky Brothers get back to me so that we can start doing.
Yeah,
The-
the badges,
the badges.
sub badges.
Because I'm working. I'm excited about it.
He's been working on it for like
Not even
a
working on
year
it, just the
now?
concept. Look, all I have to do is tell them what I want done, and they will create it. Like they're geniuses.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
Charlie, can you
God
buy
love
me a
'em.
pizza, please? One day, perhaps.
Who said that?
Flint. Yes, it is me. Hello,
He's
Austin.
right.
I had pizza twice today. Suck it. I haven't had pizza in like 2 weeks, and I'm so happy that I haven't had pizza in like 2 weeks. I have felt very good for the last 10 or 15 days.
Because of the lack of pizza?
Because I've been eating a lot better food, and I've like actually been in the gym again, except
Yeah.
on poker nights. Those are just, dude. I have to tell you something.
What happened? I saw you wrote something in the notes.
Yes, so I'm just remembering that. So my roommate texted me yesterday and said, and I quote, "Jew." The word Jew, question mark. I said, Jew, question mark. I said the same thing back because I was like, what is he asking me? He said, smelly Jew, question mark. I was like, yes, smelly Jew. Like just, I
Yeah.
thought it was like a beginning of a long con for like a joke or something.
Yeah.
And he said, dude, come up here and play. You can have chair. I was like, I'm eating food. What are you talking about? And then he never responded. 3:50 p.m. today, he responds, did you place in the tourney last night? I said, what tourney? He said, the one last night, the one you played in last night. I said, I didn't play in one. He said, you are the smelly Jew, are you not? I said, no. He said, you literally said you were last night. I said, I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. I just went with it. He's like, I hate you, dude. This is how nukes get launched. I said, I was literally on the way home and was like, look at what this idiot is asking me. I thought it was a long con for a good joke. Then nothing happened, and I was like, oh, well. He said, dude, I was folding to you all throughout that tourney because I thought it was you. He was playing in a free roll poker tournament online and thought that I had joined in our group.
He was folding to you.
He was folding to me all night and it fucked up the way he played the tournament.
That's amazing.
Charleston. What?
Charizard.
Charizard, Christopher. How dare you?
Christ Christopher on the cross.
Pizza is the flesh of a dead god offering life to us vultures. What'd you say?
It's like Christ Christopher on the cross. Before that? I was just reading things before that.
I would also like a pizza. Hello, Kristen. Kristen, how are the dishes?
Hey, guess what?
Shit on. What?
I think, because like all the people I want to interview are busy this week. So I think I'm just going to get together with Quentin and edit like mine and Kyle's interview and put it up on YouTube. You wanna
Okay.
see it? Yeah, so whenever we get that together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All you have to do is come to me with a flash drive and say, I'll
yeah.
put it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That's what
I'm
my
down.
plan was, just to be like, hey, here's
Do
this.
it.
They stuck. Yes, they do.
Christophorian. I am hating these. Italians really make the best food, huh? Actually, pizza is not Italian. Pizza was
It
first
is
made.
Hispanic, right?
It is Hispanic.
Yeah.
It was first made. Now, Italians took that shit, ran with it, and made it better, but it is not originally. It's not what?
Yeah.
You don't think pizza's
I mean,
good?
I've
you think?
never
Have you ever had the
I've
original
never
pizza?
had Hispanic pizza.
Hispanic pizza is literally bread with tomato sauce.
Is it better than Italian pizza?
Okay.
Oh, this
Then
is
I
slight
haven't
nod,
had the same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Well, you're uncultured.
They
We
stuck,
covered
but I'm
this.
almost done. I feel like you meant suck.
Thank you. That was the joke.
Is Mexican pizza racist now? I don't think so. They still make it better, so
No,
there it is.
no. Like stuff can be Mexican. You know what I mean?
Can it? Thank you for
Yeah.
your approval, Creighton.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Things can be Mexican, says
you know.
Creighton. Creighton is the Creighton is the what was it?
I'm the
You're the prophet of
aficionado.
truth.
Yeah, I'm the aficionado.
Good morning. Hello,
of what
Sato.
is and what isn't racist.
I don't want to live in this
Hello,
world,
Sato.
Copenhagen. It's a scary world. That was the joke, you uncultured swine. See, thank you.
You are very uncultured, though. You're like
Shut
the
up.
most uncultured person I've met, and it's crazy.
Am
'cause
I?
you're-
Am
'cause
I the
you're-
most uncultured
'cause you're
person you've met?
exposed to the internet on a daily basis. I thought you'd be better than this, Charlie. Come on, get it together.
That explosion happened in Beirut yesterday, and you didn't know about it until 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Uncultured.
but that's being informed, not being uncultured.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can be
Bro, that
kept
shit
up
was
with the
crazy, wasn't it?
Look, you can tell me about current events.
Bro,
all
that
day
explosion was fucking bananas.
long. You can tell me about current events all day long. But like, current events ain't knowing how to season like some chicken, or like knowing what Italian food and what Mexican food is better. That's not culture, bro. Current events can't tell you that. So yeah, tell me about that explosion on the other side of the world while I tell you what real food tastes like.
You ever had Lebanese food?
No, but I want to. Where did you get Lebanese food from?
I never have had it. I
What-
was just asking if you had it. That
Why'd you
explosion
bring it
was
up?
some planned shit. Someone set it up. You think? I don't know. We'll
Look,
see.
20
It's easy to assume crazy shit like that, like go right to conspiracy theories, but I don't know. I mean, I think that we would already have a pretty good idea of something if there was something to do.
Well, what
like,
was
if it
there?
planned.
What blew up?
The port. It was near the port.
What was coming into
So
the
that's
port?
like where in Beirut, most of what they get for supplies in the city is
Mhm.
in their port, because it's like a port locked area. So they don't have a lot of. From what I heard, I don't think that they have a lot of. What's it called? They don't have a lot of like traveled roads or anything nearby in terms of like a highway or a way
Mhm.
to bring in supplies. So everything comes in through the port.
Where was this at again?
Beirut in Lebanon. Do either of you play Modern Warfare? I used to, but not really.
Which one? The
new one, the new
The
one.
new one? I haven't played the new one.
Are
I
they?
played the old one. I love the old one. The old one's great.
How much USD to purchase one? To purchase one, what? Wait, are they stolen firearms?
I think it's the-
Sure, side guns, whatever you want. How much cash you got? Let's go under the table. It was 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate that caused the huge explosion. Yeah.
So what were the,
2,700 tons. Not 2,700 pounds.
but tons.
2,700 times 2,000.
That's tons of ammonium nitrate. What were they using it for? Like, why do they have that
Well,
much?
apparently it was like there were fireworks going off. That's what we just watched in that thing real quick. He was talking about how there's like fireworks near it. Okay, well, there
Like,
you go.
people were shooting off fireworks?
Not that people were, but fireworks were going off. Like there was fireworks. I bet ammonium nitrate is stored with like I bet it's used in
That
fireworks.
sounds- But why would you have that much next to fireworks? You know what I mean?
Why
Like,
do you
I'm
have that
just
much
asking.
anything?
I mean,
You got to
like, I know they're
imagine
still
to make fireworks,
investigating.
you have to have a lot of
Well,
the
are they
material to
making
make
the
them.
fireworks there, or are they just like?
I don't know. Again,
Okay.
this
I know we're still
happened.
figuring things out, but like based off what you know.
2 tons was used in the Oklahoma bombing. Were used. Damn.
Damn.
I would like to come into an agreement not made under duress and on your own free will to purchase an illegal firearm, please. God damn it, Kobe. Absolutely. Would you like fries with that? I never trust the media. I wouldn't never trust the media. I would pick and choose when I trust the media. Sometimes the media is the best source for certain information,
And sometimes it's the worst.
and sometimes it's the worst. Like, what?
There was something somebody was telling me about that Trump like signed the other day. It was pretty good. Just cracking down on big farm, but nobody's reporting it
I don't know. I haven't heard about it.
because well, that's what I'm saying.
Probably because the media
because
is
like you know
suppressing it.
they're like well
I like that boulder.
it benefits
That's
everybody
nice,
apparently, and like fucking like this is Democrats hate it and then I don't know. That's what the person is telling me. I don't know enough about it, but I think it's interesting. I'm trying to use that as an example that like stuff like that probably happens all the time, like and we just don't hear about it because it's not like gonna grab people's attention the way they want it to grab people's attention.
I want a big farm. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, there's definitely a lot of malpractice going on in media right now
Oh,
in
yeah.
terms of what should be getting covered and what is getting covered. Like the things that make it to Twitter astound me. Like some of the like headline Twitter news shit that makes it.
They're honestly like a lot of it's just for clicks. You know.
I mean, yeah, no, that's all it is.
I hate that because, like, you know, this. I wanted to go into journalism for a long time, like after we did Learn TV and stuff, and
We both did.
just like seeing how the media was right after the 2016 election.
I'd hate to think like if we had gone down that path and gone down it like the right way,
Yeah.
we would have been interns at some place and been manipulated and probably be in the business of trying to get those clicks.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad we weren't.
Oh yeah.
That
No,
shit
just
was-
tried to get clicks on a on this podcast.
Yeah.
Where we report
Creighton
the real
lets
news.
dogs eat his ass. Well, there you go. It is true.
No, it's not.
I want to live on a
What?
farm with communist pigs and literally eat mud. Well, things are happening. Fact checkers conclude Beirut explosion was not nuclear blast, and Lebanon cites ammonium nitrate stored in warehouse as the cause.
It looked like a nuclear blast though. Like if you guys have seen the video.
Well, it was 2,700.
Oh,
tons
I know,
of
but like the
ammonium
way it looks, it's just like, you know what I mean? That video that they showed on, what were we watching before this?
Philip DeFranco.
The video he showed was really good because it like caught it at the right moment.
Yeah, that's all the videos that are going around right now. Like, great white sharks swim among us at Southern California beaches. That's never not been a thing, and it's taking up a headline spot
Yeah.
on Twitter news. That's like, they always do that. They're
Well-
sharks. They're
Well,
always
you know,
swimming
we're
with people.
right in the middle of like Shark Week about to happen. National Geographic's in the middle of their Shark Fest, which apparently is like 5 weeks of them talking about fucking sharks.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, sharks are amazing. I love sharks. But do we really need a whole fucking month dedicated to talking
Creighton
about
is a
sharks?
Labrador receiver.
Get out of here. Get out of there.
Can either of you puke on command? And would Twitch get mad if you did so on tonight's podcast?
Charlie
Yes,
can do
and
it.
I'm not going to do
Twitch would get mad if we did.
that. I think so.
Why?
I don't
This
know.
is my body. If I want to puke, let me puke. Get the fuck out of my business.
That is not a good argument.
That is a good argument.
It's my body. I want to come when I want to come, so I'll just do it on the podcast.
That's different.
Same argument.
Yes,
Literally
but
word for word,
the
same argument.
implications behind coming are a
What
lot
if people's
different.
kinks are watching you throw up? Now
See,
you're
reading-
providing
you're reading
sex.
into it,
Now
though.
you're providing sexual gratification for a viewer on a channel that you're not supposed to be doing that.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is there? So what you're saying is, if I want to puke on command, I gotta make myself an OnlyFans. But you're also using an argument because, like, what if watching us talk is somebody's kink? You know,
That's true.
like somebody could be out there pleasuring themselves. Right
Either
now.
way, neither of us are about to sit here and puke on command. It's gross, especially if someone asked us to do it.
but we could do it for money.
I could shoot you. Like we could do lots of things
Yeah.
for money.
For
like,
money.
like,
No,
like
you just
things
want to
that-
shoot me. That's all.
That's
that
true.
is.
That also is a true thing. I'm a huge fan of The Exorcist. Well, okay. Yes, they would. No, we wouldn't.
What?
I'm very upset that Hickory Tavern did not have steak.
Yes, that menu was fucking.
It wasn't bad.
Right.
It just honestly, it was the steak. The steak not being there was kind of just like
This was
it
disappointing.
was very disappointing. Don't kink shame. Not kink shaming.
Yeah, don't you do sound like you're kink shaming.
Me?
Yeah,
How do I sound like that?
I don't know. You just do. Like you said, everything you say, you kind of like got like this this attitude.
It's
or,
not
like,
everything I
something.
say. It's everything I say to you. Because
Well,
that's generally
no,
just how I am
it's just
toward
everything
you.
you say. Like you
No.
know what I mean. Everything you say has like this attitude and like this. Oh, I'm better than you.
Well, it
'cause I
sounds
go
like
to the
that because
gym
I'm
and I
talking to
take
you.
turmeric.
I feel like the turmeric thing has gone out of proportion. I haven't had turmeric in fucking 7 months.
And yet, it's what you're known for.
Right. Antarctica is making an ice dome to be able to give one of the clearest views of the night sky.
Oh, that's
That'd be
cool.
fucking baller.
You know what you should do?
No, I said Twitch would be mad. Oh, okay. Yes, they would be mad. I
Ooh.
understand now. What if my kink is watching hands grip mics because it reminds me of jerking off? You guys are inappropriate as fuck. That's accurate. That's a good point.
So I pulled up videos of the explosion from different angles.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy.
It's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the videos are fucking bananas. You motherfuckers went to
You're
Hickory
gonna tell
Tavern.
me? Wow.
We did.
Okay,
and
so I see
Creighton
what it
didn't
is.
invite Tristan.
I see what it is.
And he said he would.
So like the part, depending on like what angle you're at, you know how we were talking about like how it looked kind of like a nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's an angle that shows it kind of like afterwards. That shot, it's like, I know it's just the shockwave, but like how massive it is like crazy because like
The boat
It's-
views are crazy.
Yeah, the boat views are great.
I haven't seen any of those.
Do you want to see it? I just
Put it
had a
in
video
this.
for
Put it in the Discord so I can
Yeah.
pull it up on stream.
Shit. Hold on, let me go.
Because I think we're. Oh wait, we might not be allowed to show that on Twitch.
What? The explosion?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, just pull it up and you can look and describe it to people.
Because it is. What's it called? Free. It's news. So like, it is technically like, what's the word for it? There's a word for it. We'd be allowed to show it like on YouTube, but I don't know if Twitch has any weird rules against stuff like that, like a dangerous thing, like the fact that it's an explosion.
Well, I mean, like, we are just kind of like trying to help spread awareness.
Let's not sit here and act like we're not doing it for entertainment.
I
They're
mean,
now.
it's not strictly for entertainment, though. It's not like we're sitting here going like, wow, look how cool that is.
Next time, let me know. I'll walk over and kick both y'all ass. Oh yeah, fuck, dude. Nick lives like 10 seconds from. He literally lives on the street Hickory Tavern's on, and we didn't tell him.
Not that Hickory Tavern. He lives in Rock Hill, remember?
Oh yeah, wrong one, Nick. There are no visible deaths. There are no. Oh, no visible.
I put it
That's
in the Discord if you want to look at it. Look, you play it on Twitch if you want to play it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. You know just what you.
There are now 3 spacecrafts getting ready to launch for Mars. I'm excited.
That's cool. Wonder who's gonna get there first. Space Force. Have you seen Space Force?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's so loud. Hold
I
on.
was
let me
about to
see.
say you really don't need the volume on because I was just kind of like
Yeah. Hold on.
chilling and looking.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
The Guardian.
this is
Some
a
viewers may
40-second
find the following
video.
footage distressing.
Yeah.
No audio. God damn.
Yeah.
That is much
so
bigger
that's
than-
one view.
So this is the video everyone's seeing.
yeah.
This is the one
That's
that
the one
everybody.
everybody's looking at. And then it just like
Jeez, it covers everything, the whole screen. Like you can't even see like all of it.
that's the one from
That's
the water.
fucking crazy.
Did you see the wave coming at them from
Yeah.
the water? That's right
Oh
after.
my
See
god.
that? That's why. Look, that's why we were thinking it's like nuclear because you see how the way the shot
Bro,
comes up.
yeah, watch. Not this one, but the next one is nuts.
And the next one's like right after.
Yeah, look at the
Look, and then there it
zoom.
goes. Like it's coming to that person.
damn.
And they duck right there because they see it coming.
That was fucking.
That was a great video to find though, because like all the different
Woo!
perspectives.
That is that's fucking wild.
Mm-hmm. That's that ammonium
Imagine being
nitrate.
there. Imagine like being in that city when that happened. Like no one's asleep during that.
Oh yeah. That,
Imagine you
that's,
slept
like,
through
in
that.
the middle of the day.
Yeah, but I mean, what I mean is like imagine someone was asleep and like that's how they wake up is to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you think the
I'm-
world is ending?
I'm like.
Mm.
I'm hoping it's one of those things where it looks worse than it is, because it looks like the
There's
actual
a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage, but they're saying only like 10 people right now were. You think more?
That
than
was early in the day. It's already the biggest number I've seen was like 30 dead for sure and like 2,000 injured.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of a lot of injuries and a lot of here. I'm sure there's an updated number. Let's see, deaths and injuries. Huge explosion shook the Lebanese capital on Tuesday, causing wide-scale destruction across the city. Said dozens of people have died and thousands were injured. Lebanese Prime Minister, okay. And he confirmed numbers. Dozens have died. Damn. Lebanon's health ministry says as of 5 hours ago, the death toll from the Beirut explosion rose to at least 78. Nearly 4,000 people were injured.
Dang.
2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate was being stored near the blast site without safety measures, the Prime Minister said, calling it unacceptable. Jesus.
Mm-mm.
I wonder, like, sometimes explosions are so confusing to me.
What do you mean?
Like, in how they happen. Like, I get how explosions happen, but, like,
Like how much went up so fast?
exactly. Like,
Well,
if you have, imagine you have a water bottle cap of gunpowder and you light
Yeah.
it, right? It goes,
Yeah.
like it pops, you know?
yeah,
If you have enough gunpowder to fill this room and you just light it, like, it's crazy how lighting it with a lighter in both scenarios does like the same chemical reaction, but the size is so different in comparison that but the weird thing is that you still need the same initial like fire, like the same source of starting it. Like if you light that little thing, it does the same thing as lighting that fucking giant massive thing. And that many tons is fucking. Imagine how much ammonium nitrate that is. Like imagine how much was sitting in one spot and how it exploded and like how that much
it's just
stuff.
gone. It vaporized.
Exactly. Like and it's crazy that that's how that works. Like that it's just a. Sometimes chemistry is just fucking bananas to me.
So like
people from Cyprus could hear it. Jesus, look at a map. See the distance.
So ammonium nitrate is mostly used for high nitrogen fertilizer. Its other major use is as a component of explosive mixtures used in mining, quarrying, and civil construction. Okay, so mostly what it's used for is agricultural construction, and mining, that kind of stuff. Let's see what else we got on here about it. Nutrients found, natural mineral production.
Where is? Oh my God!
What? You got
It's
the
across
map?
the Mediterranean Sea. Hold on, I need a better visual. of this.
Yeah. Pull that up on a map. I want to see that. Safety data shown.
It's kind of hard to tell when you don't know where every. Okay, so there's Greece. So, here is the map. This is Lebanon,
Okay.
and that's Cyprus.
How
People,
many- how
people
many
on the
mi-
island of Cyprus or country or whatever
Felt
hear
it?
could hear it.
Oh, could hear.
Yeah,
Now, how many miles is that?
I'm not 1,000%. Hold on. How far is Cyprus from Lebanon? By boat was the next thing.
By boat.
276 kilometers.
I need a conversion chart, please, to miles. I'm American, Charlie.
Well, you can figure it out.
Wait, 276 kilometers? Oh my God.
Kilometers.
Kilometers, kilometers, whatever.
They're not the same.
Mm.
People from Cyprus could hear it. Look at the map. Okay. 25 minutes ago from The Guardian said at least 78 dead, 4,000 wounded. Honestly, I can't even wrap my head around this. A Lebanese security official says 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate led to the Beirut explosion, per Reuters.
Damn.
Critical local media, the Oklahoma City bomber used approximately 2 tons and destroyed one building.
Charlie.
Shattered another 286.
Charlie.
What?
That's 171 miles.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's see.
R.E.M. wrote, Man on the Moon, not about Andy Kaufman, but as a prophecy about you. Dude, Man on the Moon with Andy Kaufman, or with Jim Carrey, is fucking bananas.
Okay, so to put that in perspective, we're 140 miles from the ocean here.
Damn.
Yeah.
So we would hear that if it was an explosion in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, so like I was telling him earlier, there were a couple years ago there was a house that exploded from propane. That was down like what would you say about 2 or 3 miles? No, more than that. Probably about like 20 miles from here, and then like 30 miles from where I was at the time. And like we felt the shockwave from it, like or from where I was at, which is probably about like 40 minutes away, or something like that. Like, this house, apparently the people had left to go on vacation, and something started leaking propane-wise, or one of the propane pipes in their house, and the house had just filled up with gas, and something just set it off, and the whole house was just gone. And the explosion was so intense, I mean, that it, like, melted the siding on the houses next to it. So I mean, it was insane, and it's like what you were saying earlier. It's crazy, like what chemical combinations and the amount of chemicals combined can like do if combined the wrong way.
I have pictures of it.
Mhm.
Of the explosion, Kristen? Or like the house, you mean?
The house that exploded? What are you talking about, Kristen?
See? This is why I have to have a degree. Get in here.
Shh.
Chemicals. It could blow up the world.
I want to get to the Food Lion, the Honda Accord story.
That's the one you're picking today?
Yesterday we did the journal, which was fucking. Where is it still here? Where is
No,
it?
I haven't.
Okay, good.
I have it in my possessions of my things that I will put in my trophy room someday.
Yeah. The aftermath of the house that exploded.
Oh,
Why do you? Why did you just have pictures of that?
Probably because it was worth something to look at. the
Tell your
time.
Food Lion
It's
story
crazy.
and send us those in
Yeah,
the
send us
Discord.
pictures, Kristen. So this happened yesterday while I was at work. Yeah, yesterday. And this lady come into the service desk, and she walked off because I was helping another customer, and the line was getting kind of backed up. She walked off because she didn't want to wait. What about that time? Her car rolled out of its parking spot and into two other cars.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Gotta put on the parking brake.
so what it was because I walked out there because there was like a big crowd up at the window going like, oh shit, like, and nobody got hurt. I mean, but like it could have been way worse, you know.
Yeah.
And I walked out there and looked in the car, and like it was just sitting in neutral. It was a Honda Accord, and those can kind of be tricky to get the key out of. So I don't know if maybe she like just drove up there, threw it in neutral to take the key out real quick, and thought it would be good, and maybe had the parking brake on, and it just gave way, or what happened. But it's weird. So I looked at the footage to see what happened.
She did it on purpose.
Well, no,
A
she
chimpanzee
got
was
out.
driving.
No. She got out, and the car sits there
Oh,
for
tell
about
Maria.
15, 20 minutes. Like, doesn't move at all. And then all of a sudden, it just starts rolling. Yeah, like something.
20 minutes later?
She parked it, gets out, comes in the store, starts shopping. And, like, look, it's so weird because me and my boss were like, somebody had to, like, tap it beforehand to, like, get it rolling or, like, bumped into it or something. Nothing. There's nobody around the car, nothing. It just starts rolling back.
You have this on camera, don't you?
Yes.
Fuck!
It just rolls back out of nowhere and like smashes into these two other cars. That's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she put it in general for
Yes.
losers. What did that? Let's see what that
Please don't. That's the only thing I look for. Charlie boy.
We had perfect harmony.
Hello, Marina and Tim.
Hello, Marina. Wait, is that? Where's the house at, Kristen? I see that cigarette you have there.
The house is no longer there, is what we're looking at. Here, I will.
It's not
I'll
even like
show
a
stream.
foundation. It's just a small.
Yeah,
hill.
like it. Look, when this house exploded, this
There
house
was
fucking
nothing.
exploded.
Look at that. It's gone.
Sick. Nice.
That's a marble silver, isn't it?
Look at that.
Look at all
Look
them.
at all that house.
That's nothing, by the way. By the way, we're talking about like a 2-story, nice house.
Like
this was
Obliterated.
Yeah. I wish we had like a before and after picture.
Right? I bet we could find a local news clipping somewhere.
What'd you say?
Imagine coming back from vacation, this fucking house would explode.
Oh yeah. Well, see, we knew whose house it was. It was one of my mom's friends, or no, one of my mom's friends' neighbors. I can't remember exactly.
That was my mom. Says Kristen. Smoking. Oh, okay.
It was your mom. Oh, your mom taking the pictures.
Then yes, but whatever, they put shipment back in because that's my only map. Charlie, your hair looks nice. Marina, your hair looks nice. Shit on. I win.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to find the news clip for it. Me type in loudly for the next 2 hours.
Good podcast.
Yeah.
I am looking at Marina. Are you jealous? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. Charlie, where is the hat?
shit.
Put it on so I can bully you about it.
That was way back in 2014.
Aha. What was?
The house exploded.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? It's been fucking 6 years.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
We were still in school.
We were.
We were in high school. When that happened. Screw the hat. I hate it. Thank you. W.
I'm trying to find a before and after picture. I don't see one. I just see pictures of the fire.
Oh.
There was a fire after this explosion.
I would assume so. It was a giant propane explosion.
Yeah.
fire makes sense.
Oh, okay. Maybe here it is. The Lancaster News. This, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Like when your house went up in flames and like it was like on the front page of the news.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That
But
was
that wasn't
crazy.
an explosion though. That was just
No.
like a fire. Imagine if it did explode though.
Imagine.
There was just nothing left. You're like, man, it's a good thing I got everything out of there.
I didn't get everything out.
Well, most of everything.
Yeah.
But the shark head survived.
I gotta pee so bad. Kieran, go pee. What?
Who said that?
Eat my dag. That's my friend Kieran. I took the picture. LOL. That's my mom's cigarette because I was
pregnant.
pregnant.
Mhm.
So I no smoke.
Hello.
Hello, W.
So I don't see any pictures of the before. I just see the after.
Oh, you've never seen that, have you? Have you, Tim? You've never seen that before?
Wait,
Creighton doesn't remember me? Creighton doesn't remember a lot of people that aren't here all the time.
Who am I? Remember?
Eat my dag. Kieran. His name's Kieran.
Oh yeah. I know him by Kieran. I didn't know Eat My Dag. I think you said Eat My Dag.
Tim,
something.
how awesome is that emote?
How
Or
awesome
that
is-
the
How
GIF
awesome
emote.
are you, Charlie? You're pretty awesome.
I don't like this.
Why?
I feel like I'm being set up. Okay, I'm going to bed. Hi, dag. Bye, dag. Shit on.
Let me
Hi,
get the
Tim.
images.
Hi, Tim. Ban me, Tim. Well, okay. She did it. I only read the second one. Shit on. Can you unban him before you leave? Tim. Can you unban him?
Tim.
Your road's banned on you, my day. Okay. Tim, good night. We love you.
Good night, Tim.
Indeed, I don't remember who you
Sit
are
down,
or if you know
Tim.
me, but you are correct. He's free. I love you guys. Good night.
23
Oh,
people,
so-
include 8 kids left without a home after hell. No, that's not it.
Damn, thanks for bringing down the fucking, like, the fucking...
Well, it's not important. They fixed it, obviously, because
Not important.
I didn't hear about this, so clearly, it's just
Right.
not that
You didn't hear
important.
about the fucking Beirut explosion until
I did
right
though,
before the
from you.
podcast.
So it did make it my way. Just
Oh
took
my
a day or
God.
two to get here, but
Good, good night, Tim, whoever you are. Damn, shit on.
Small explosion reported at Elgin. Wow.
Charles, you ever watch that Andrew Schultz video I send you?
Yeah, did you?
I don't know.
Did you? You fucking.
I had it open,
loser?
but I don't remember if I watched it or not.
Loser.
Loser.
That episode was on
Loser.
because I've been watching SpongeBob while I'm
damn
running
it,
on the treadmill at the gym, and that specific episode was on, and they ripped off the crown on Kevin, and he was like, "I didn't notice that." And he goes,
It wasn't.
They fucking mutilated this man.
Ollie sent a video to our group chat of all these bodies around the Rebel. So heavy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so like this, the first
We'll
quote.
meet again, boys.
The first
Okay.
quote on here is Patrick wanted to know if we just had an earthquake, because like the shock was like that, and my mom called me like after it happened and was like, "Did you feel that?" And I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "I think we just had an earthquake," and then we found out later that it was the house. By the way, that messed up the foundation in our house. Our kitchen, our laundry room floor like fell in because of it.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Let's go blow something up.
something big.
Something huge. Let's buy like...
We can blow up Kayla's car.
We could blow up Kayla's car. Let's go buy like 50... Let's go buy like 50 sticks of
Yeah,
dynamite.
full coverage.
I'll get a new one.
Let's go get 50 sticks of dynamite.
You know where we could get dynamite from?
Where?
Sparky's.
What's Sparky's?
Sparky's is this really cool like gas station on the way to the beach that's also a tourist spot and has the largest fireworks section in the whole southeast. Charlie, they sell this thing called the Mega Pack.
56 won't even be half the size
Charlie,
of that. 56
Charlie,
won't be
Charlie,
1/50th
Charlie,
the size of
Charlie,
that
I
bottle.
need you to
What?
listen
I'm
to me.
listening, head ass.
I need you to listen to me. Look at me.
No.
Look at me, Charlie.
I'll listen.
Okay.
Talk.
They sell this firework pack called the Mega Pack. It's $500. It will fill up the bed of my truck. It's such a big like box just full of fireworks.
I've seen those.
That's what we need.
One year long ago, like 10 or 12 years ago,
1 year long ago.
we were here doing fireworks with Mike and him and his family used to get a crazy discount at this firework place where they'd get like 70% off, and they
That's
spent
nice.
they spent $5,000 with 70% off. They had
What
like
did they buy?
they had like $25,000 worth of fireworks, just all the big giant fireworks. We had at a certain point, they bought out the place on good shit, And at a certain point, all they could buy left was mortars. They had over 600 mortar ball mortars, to do fireworks with. We were using big fireworks, and you know how like each one has like their tubes on the inside.
Yeah.
We were going and getting those and recycling them and making our own fireworks with mortars.
That's awesome.
It's awesome until you put a bunch of fuses together and they don't light individually and light each other, and you accidentally blow up 40 mortars on the ground instead of them being able to get up into the sky.
That sounds amazing.
There was a pregnant lady there who peed her pants.
Did she have the baby?
She had the baby the next day.
Did she?
No,
I
I don't think that part really happened. That would have been way better for the. I wish it had happened. That would have been way better for the story.
She immediately started giving birth. She's like, "Oh, you scared the baby out of me."
Exactly.
You would scare the baby out of somebody.
It.
No, I mean that in the best way, though.
Thank you. I guess. Then watch Chernobyl, man. That shit cooks you. Goddamn. I'm not spending $500 on fireworks. Clothes maybe, but not fireworks. Fireworks are dope.
Nick, clearly you're not making the right investment choices.
Right.
Clothes will eventually wear out. Fireworks, the memories of them are forever.
Annoyingly, he made the right argument there for the fireworks side. Charlie scares the baby out of me. I've had 3 kids watching this shit. God damn it.
But we're 79 episodes deep.
So we got to a point where we were done with all the big fireworks, and
Yeah.
we had all these fucking mortars, and we
Yeah.
couldn't do 600. We started getting mortars. You know how the fuse is like 2 foot long?
Yeah.
We were getting the ball of the mortar, lighting the fuse, and just holding it, and then throwing it across the pond over there. Or not the pond, but the creek. We were just throwing it
Oh,
into
yeah.
the wood area and just
To the woods.
throwing them like grenades and letting them explode.
That's fun.
It was awesome.
Have you talked about that story where you lit the mortar in your living room?
Yeah, we've
On
talked
here
about
before?
it. Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Okay.
I think.
My bad.
Have you heard this
I know
story?
we've talked about it, but like, have we not talked?
There's
about
definitely people in here who haven't heard it. So what happened? Oh man, me and my brother used to buy firecrackers and just light fire. We would go outside, dig a hole, light a firecracker. We'd get like a nail or like a spike, drive it into the ground, pull it up to where there's like 6 or 7 inches of space, and we would light a firecracker, drop it just to see what would happen if like it blew up underground, and then we would light it, do it, and fill up the hole real quick, and watch it just go like, and like the dirt would just go like, and then sink in because there's a little explosion.
Yeah.
We'd do that with 10 firecrackers. We'd try it with we'd light a bunch together with their fuses and then do it, and we were little demolitions freaks. We just were pyromaniacs. We were idiots, and we used to cut the fuses off of firecrackers and light them in the house and just throw them at our sister or our dad or each other just to make each other think we were throwing a firecracker at them. But it was just a fuse, and it would just light, go away, and then be done.
Yeah.
And that was funny. So, because we're geniuses, we thought, what would be really funny is if we did that with a fuse for a mortar.
Yeah.
But we were like, the mortar's so big, she's going to know if there's not a fuse attached. So what we did was we cut the fuse for the mortar in half, but we held it like this. Like if this comb is the mortar fuse and this is the mortar and the rest of the fuse,
You wrapped it around there?
I held it like this in my hand, so it looked like when I lit this into the fuse that it was connected to the mortar still, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So I do that,
I
but the
appreciate the visual.
mortar fuses light so quickly that when I lit it,
And they light off of each other very easily, too.
yeah, so when I lit it and it was next to the other one, it lit so quick that I didn't have time to react, and it lit into my hand, lit the other fuse attached to the mortar in our living room. Our dad wasn't home, and me and my brother were both doing this to try and scare our sister. When I realized what was happening, I threw the mortar into the corner of the room on a shelf with a bunch of movies and books and shit, and I said, "Run!" My brother dove into the hallway. I ran outside. My sister sat on the chair in the living room because she couldn't move and covered her head with a pillow, and that's all she did.
That's all she could do.
That's all she could do. I turned back after I'm outside. I just hear the first from where it would usually pop out of the tube, and then I just see this giant red flash. Just like it looked like a movie scene. Like the windows turned red, everything. I run inside. There's like 40 little micro fires all over the ground from where the little, the
Yeah.
flower of the explosion happened. I run in there and I'm just like patting fires out to make it not look like a firework went off in my house.
As you do.
My sister's
When a firework
screaming.
goes
My
off in your
sister's
house.
crying, like as she should have been.
How old was she?
She would have been 10,
Oh, you're a bad.
9 to 11, somewhere in there.
You're a bad big brother.
Yeah, I'm all horrible. It was pretty bad, but
So what? You're like 14 at this point.
something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less. I can't really remember.
Wow.
It was a
you
while
knew
ago.
better too.
I definitely knew better.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost
So,
blew up your sister.
Evie, we couldn't find Evie for a day.
Oh, no.
She was in the living room. She ran into our room, me and Michael's room, and went into our closet and dug a hole in the clothes at the bottom of the closet. We couldn't find her till the next day. We thought she ran outside and just ran away. And then the next day, we had shut the closet, and we just hear her going like, like trying to get out of the closet. We were like, Evie. We were so happy. We were like, oh, she didn't run away. And she like ran right to her food. She was like just drinking water. She was like fucking dehydrated. She'd
It's
been
like
in
a
that
Bear
closet.
Grylls episode,
been in that
but you're
closet all
locked
day long.
inside a closet.
So we
Evie Grills.
Evie Grills. We did that, and we were
She
terrified
drinks
that
her
our
own
father,
urine.
me and Michael, all me and my brother could think about was our dad's gonna know. Like,
Oh yeah.
so because it smells like firework. It's a fucking
Yeah.
mortar went off in
Yeah.
our little
And
ass.
burning
Our living
carpet.
room was a third the size of this room.
Yeah.
Like it was a little living
Yeah.
room.
I remember. This
Yeah.
the when
No.
the house that burned down.
No.
Oh okay.
The house
yeah.
before that,
Okay.
over by McDonald Green,
Gotcha,
smaller house.
gotcha.
So
The one that we took that guy to that one time. You're like, hey, I'm pretty sure that's my old house.
no,
Oh.
I know where my that was a
Oh.
joke. That was not my old house.
Oh okay. Well,
Um,
you're just the worst. then,
yeah.
So.
What I'm talking about, no. So what happened was, me and Michael proceed. This is at 2 a.m. We proceed for 4 hours straight to clean everything in that room, get it back to normal. There was dust everywhere.
Oh, from the gunpowder.
Yeah, for like just this like soot of like the ash was on everything.
What time was your dad getting back?
He was playing poker. So we were like on he could be here in 5 minutes or in a day. Like we didn't know when he was going to. Like he could show up in 5 hours or 5 minutes. We had no clue. So we were just fucking flying to get everything cleaned up. Evie still is traumatized by it, obviously. So we were vacuuming. We vacuumed the shit out of the room first because that was like there's glass everywhere. A few picture frames exploded. Yeah.
Wow.
And we got lucky, and he never noticed, and we just put the pictures back in the frames 'cause
Without the frames.
without the glass,
yeah.
and he never asked questions.
I
We
did that a couple of times with stuff.
yeah, we and in the suitcase she goes. We vacuumed the place. We used 2 bottles of Windex. We Windexed the walls, the door, the
You're lucky you
windows,
didn't bleach anything.
everything. Yeah, we were lucky, but we Windexed everything because we just had to get all the soot. There was just
Yeah.
a layer of soot everywhere. We had to go and clean the fucking.
What was
there was
Caroline doing?
glass. Caroline was done. We sent Caroline to her. We were like, "You need to go to bed. We're sorry." Like, we felt horrible. She was crying. We were like hugging her. We were like, "We're sorry," but like we were really just hoping she wouldn't tell on us.
We'll get through this as a family.
Exactly. And we were like, if he
Like-
finds out we did it to mess with you, you're gonna be in trouble too. Like we were literally just like trying to get her to keep quiet about it. And so 4 hours we're cleaning this shit up, and our dad walks in, and me and my brother can smell it. That's the only thing we're worried about. We know he doesn't have a good sense of smell. So he walks in, and everything's fine. He didn't suspect a thing. There was a little spot on the carpet where one fire burnt a little longer than the rest. This was the last one I got to, and it was like there's a spot like
What
that
about where
wide.
it went off? Did it make a crater in the carpet?
No, it went off on a shelf, and it did make a crater. The shelf went 3 inches higher than it was and stayed there. We couldn't move it. And
He didn't notice it.
he didn't notice it because what happened? It was at an angle, and we got a hammer and like clicked it down, and it fit, and the books all sat on it and didn't like break it. And we were like, "Fuck it, we're not gonna try and fix it for real because he might notice it if we fuck it up for real." And we just decided we're gonna leave it, and we didn't tell him about it until 6 years later, at the next house we lived in. Like we told him because we were telling friends of his who were in town visiting. We were just telling him this funny story, and he was like, "Wait, what? What?" We were like, "We did a really good job hiding it from you." He was like, like he was like annoyed that we were like just saying it like so openly, like after years.
What if he like found that hole in the carpet later and was like, "Oh man, I fell asleep with a cigarette and dropped it." You remember that? Your dad would fall asleep all the time with like lit cigarettes.
He had a chair that just had fucking cigarette holes all over it, like on the arm, because he would just fall asleep like smoking.
Yeah.
When I was in Indonesia, September last year, we bought firecrackers. You could only light the firecracker on a small boat off the main boat we were on. So my friend and I went on. The last firecracker shot didn't fly out and landed on our heads. W. Don't say 79 episodes deep like it's inches on a dick. 79 inches deep means your dick is going through the body and up the... What are you saying?
Up and out in the mouth. If you ever
Jesus.
see that shit
So-
during sex, I'm killing myself.
So we fell off the small boat, and I almost dropped my phone in deep, deep-ass water. I have it recorded. You do? Kieran, you got to show me that.
Send that into the Discord.
You're a good storyteller. Thank you, Nick. You're a good storyteller.
You're a
Dude,
good storyteller.
Go to the Flint, Discord. Discord, come in.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it. Hold on. Exclamation point. Discord.
Discord.
Go to the Discord, Kieran. Join the Discord if you haven't already.
And send them send that video.
And send that video, dude, if
we
you
love
have it.
We love like anybody sending any videos of themselves in.
No. Careful with your
we'll,
words.
Maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll use it for our own self pleasure or whatever.
This is going to be hilarious. Kieran is Australian, by the way.
I figured.
It's fairly long. Will it send? How long? It's like 1 minute. No, that's fine. That's not. I don't think that's too. I think that's fine.
Yeah. So that
1
sounds like
minute
a
should
pickup line. It's fairly long.
Should I
Well,
send it?
Well, it's-
Imagine it on Tinder. You're just like, I want to send you a picture of my dick, but it's pretty long. Not sure if it's gonna send.
Me and Kayla were moving something today, and she said, "It's light and flimsy," and I said that should be the name of our podcast. Like I'm light and you're flimsy.
Who? You and who?
Me and Kayla, we were moving a mattress, and one of them was light and flimsy.
Evie.
Evie.
You good, Evie?
Heebie-jeebies.
I wonder if it's gonna. I wonder how long it'll take to send. Because if it is video, it might take a minute.
Was he sending it directly from his phone?
Probably.
If it's 1 minute, it shouldn't take that like super crazy long. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Let us know when you're sending it, Kieran, or if you're already currently sending it. I was gonna tell you something. What was the other?
The French.
I had another Food Lion story, but I'm saving that one for tomorrow.
Okay. Just found it. He said.
Food Lion charity. That's the other thing. You did good. The other Food Lion charity thing isn't that great of a story.
Slow it down at 0.47 seconds for you to see it land on our heads.
Have we talked about Philip Pauly?
We've not.
We will talk about him after the video.
Go ahead and talk about him now. We'll watch the video after because it's not in the Discord yet. It's probably loading still.
Okay, so this is another Unsolved Mysteries thing.
Oh my god.
No. This one's like a really cool story. So this guy's name's Philip Pauly,
Mm-hmm.
and by the age of 6 months old, he was like having like formative. His parents noticed that he was acting kind of weird, and they
That's
took
6 months.
6 months, and they took him to a room or with a child therapist, and was trying to get him to see if because he's a boy genius.
At 6 months, not 6 years old. 6 months old.
6 months. He's like
Genius.
he's a baby. Maybe not 6 months exactly, but he was a baby. He wasn't a year old yet.
Yeah.
They took him to a room, and they were trying to see if he would understand. So they were trying to tell him to hit the doll to see if he would understand. And he wouldn't hit the doll. He was like, "No, I wouldn't hit." He didn't say this, but like his actions were, he set the doll down and petted it twice, so that way they could tell that he was understanding them, and that he understood what they were saying and everything. Because they wanted him to hit the doll twice if he understood what they were saying, and that's what his reaction was. Fast forward to 6 years later, which is when they interviewed him for Unsolved Mysteries, which is in like the mid 90s, late 80s, something like that, somewhere in there. And he's talking about like he's already surpassed all of the grade school education,
Yeah.
and he's trying to get into Denver University or something. Wherever he's from, he's trying to get into like a college
Yeah.
at 6 years old. but he's not old enough yet. He has to be like at least like 8 or 9 or something like that. So it's some weird rule. And he's like, yeah, I want to like be a curator at our local museum, and like I want to fucking do. What did he say? He wanted to be an archaeologist, and he wanted to do what's it called? Like a biologist, like where they study animals, specific marine biologist. That's what it is. And his mom was talking about like he just acts like he has the weight of the world on his shoulders all the time because he studies all this stuff and all the he was studying like all the conflicts and stuff that go on around the world as well, and the history there too. And one of the examples that they use is like they took him to a museum, like the local museum, and they had what's that thing called where it's like a huge painting on a wall.
A mural?
They had a mural of Spanish conquistadors coming to the Aztecs, and he pointed out to the helmet, and he was like, "That's the wrong helmet for that time period. That's actually a French war helmet, and not the Spanish conquistador helmet." And they actually fixed it because they were like, "Yeah, he's right."
He's right.
Yeah. Where he is now is I forgot. He's like doing.
Why was he on Unsolved Mysteries?
He was on Unsolved Mysteries because, like, at 6 years old, he was pointing out shit like this, and they were like, "Yeah, this guy's like a fucking genius, and he's only 6, and it's crazy."
What? That's an Unsolved Mysteries.
So
they didn't understand prodigies. They didn't understand.
they were talking
Like
about
Genius Kids?
like it's an unsolved mystery, like as to what causes like kids to.
Oh
be,
my
like, so
god!
No,
I thought you were gonna sit here and be
I
like,
know they
and
were
he
reaching-
killed his mom, like like some crazy
It's
shit.
just an interesting thing that, like, he at 6 years old he was doing shit like that, and now he does like a lot of
The file is too big to send. Damn.
he does a lot of what's it called? He's worked a lot on bills and stuff in the state house and everything like that. He's not like a full on politician, but he's like
Yeah.
he does a lot of charity work.
How old is he?
Now? He
When was that episode?
that episode? I want to like I said, like mid 90s, late 80s, somewhere in there. Hold on. He's like probably 30 something now. Pull it up.
It's crazy how some people just become smarter, like are just.
Well, that's
smarter
what they were
people.
saying. Like from the moment he was born, or not from the moment he was born, but from like pretty much the moment he was able to like see
And
like,
understand
and
things.
understand things. He's like just always been like fucking like a monster with it. Let's see.
Intelligence isn't fixed.
Yeah, well, that's the thing they were trying to figure out because like there's nothing special. Not to be like that guy, but there's nothing like crazy, like important that his parents do or anything they did out of their like.
Yeah.
To,
Oh yeah.
like-
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
sometimes you just have prodigy kids who see. It's like some people just see algorithms.
Yes.
Some people see a deck of cards, like card counters, like not the ones that train, but some people like some
Okay, so he's 8 in the interview. I'm sorry, not
Okay.
6. Go ahead.
like there are like autistic people who
Yeah.
part of their autism is they can see certain things in a different view than other people. Like some people, you could drop a fucking jar full of rice, and some people can just see that jar full of rice and understand how many pieces are in there.
Mm.
They just know. They just
Yeah.
based on like it's just easy for them to understand. Some people see a piano and they just know how to play it, or they just know how to play a guitar. Just know how to do these things. Not saying he's autistic. I'm saying that
Yeah.
with autistic people specifically, that's something that you see a lot.
So I was right. It's in 95. This is when that took place, and he
So
was
he
8
was-
in 95.
So 95, that was 25 years ago. He'd be 33 now.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy though. But like I said, now he's doing like a bunch of shit, like helping, like trying to make change in the world. But like he's been like one of these kind of like low key geniuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
What's his name?
Philip Pauley?
Philip Pauley.
Do you want to see how it's spelled and do your own research? Because I put it in the notes. It's spelled exactly how it is. I think I put one.
If I do, it'll be later. I'm not going to do it during the podcast.
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
It would be cool to return back to that. Trying now. He's trying to send it to me on Twitter now. Hopefully that works.
So at 6 months he began to talk.
What?
Yes.
Damn.
At 18 months.
Oh.
At 18 months he began to read.
Oh shit.
like read on his own. Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Wait, keep saying your thing though for now.
Okay, so
Watch it after this.
at 3 he began to play the violin. He also started studying astronomy, and by the age of 4 he started going. This is at the Denver Museum of Natural History, and this is where he noticed a mistake in the painting. Extra notes. Case first. Okay, I'm looking at the Unsolved Mysteries fan page right now, trying to like read the cliff notes of it. But yeah, I mean, like, it's impressive. I mean, like, do you know anybody else who like starts to talk at 6? Like, by the way, this is like full sentence talking at 6 months old.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm awesome though.
Sure.
Here's Kieran.
That's. That's cool.
He said at 47 seconds, like right at the end, one's gonna land on their head.
Now, where were they when they did this?
Indonesia. Bro, that looks so fun, shooting them off a boat.
Mm-hmm. Evie, no.
It's okay. It's okay.
This looks.
Oh, here
so
it
much
comes.
fun.
Doesn't it look dope, dude?
Yeah.
They're like shooting at other boats. Like they're getting shot at. Oh my god!
And that's where he falls in the water.
Watch.
How did he get his phone back, by the way?
He said he fell in the water, but his phone, he like saved his phone. That's fucking
But he said it was
awesome.
really deep water, too.
Bro, Kieran, that's fucking hilarious.
That's great.
I didn't drop it.
Oh, you didn't drop it. Okay.
In the Mentawals. Mentawals?
Cost us like $5.
For so many rockets. What?
Damn.
That's awesome. If I did, it was gone. Dude, that's fucking...
He saved the phone, though. That's great.
Want to go to Indonesia?
What's in Indonesia?
Fireworks on boats.
Boats and hoses.
Boats
We
and
could do that
hose.
at Lake Watery. That's right down. That's 45
Yes,
minutes.
but not for $5. The fireworks would cost more than $5.
But it costs more to fly to Indonesia.
That's what you think.
It would.
Uh-uh. You can do all sorts of crazy shit for cheap in Indo. There you go.
Why, though? Like, what's so special about Indonesia?
I bet they have good food.
They have Indonesian food.
I bet it's good.
I hope they got an Arby's.
You know, I want to say it's in Iceland. They have a Kentucky, like a KFC.
Yeah.
But in Iceland, the standards for the type of food that you're allowed to prepare are so much like higher, like it's way stricter than in America because like here we let them put all kinds of shit in our food that we're not supposed to. So apparently there's a KFC in Iceland that's so good because the standards of the food that you have to have are amazing. So it's the KFC is like recipe and herbs and spices, but like really good chicken, like really high quality, like farm raised, like good chicken. Apparently it is the greatest KFC on the planet.
So
People go and travel there to go to that KFC as like part of their vacation.
So what I'm hearing is we got to go to Iceland.
It's Iceland or Greenland or somewhere.
Well, you got to get them right. We don't want to wind up on the wrong.
You took a
fucking
nap on your
island.
back. Why the fuck is Creighton now the sensible, down to earth one, and Charlie is compromised by passion?
We flip flop sometimes.
Yeah, Indonesia seems cool. That's all I'm trying
Indonesia,
to say.
it does seem cool. I would want to go, but not for just fireworks. And like, I need a reason to want to go. That isn't just something I can do down the road from here.
What's like a cool country that we could go to and do a bunch of cool shit?
China.
Right.
Go join the protests.
That's in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is part of the Chinese province.
But it's like kind of separate
To the
now.
CCP, like they think it's the same.
Yeah, which is weird because they don't think that. What is it? What's the one they don't think is? I forgot what it's called. Only costs $5 to get a.
Is it Thailand?
Okay, god damn it. Kieran said it only costs $5 to get a hand job after the massage. It's a W. Switzerland? Is Switzerland cool, Kevin?
Switzerland has pretty women, so we should definitely go to Switzerland.
Okay.
Apparently, the beautiful women, and they have good chocolate, good chocolate and good women
Switzerland
lined up pretty good. So we're going.
Can
to
you
Switzerland.
eat the chocolate off of the women?
Yes.
Well, I guess we have to
If
go.
we just got to meet the right woman.
He's like, Charlie, anything's possible if you find the right people.
I'm putting together a team.
I heard Antarctica is pretty cool.
Actually, it's wait, what's the temperature right now in Antarctica? Hold on. Give me a second. The punchline's coming. One second. I gotta type.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that what you gotta
Okay.
do?
Okay. Weather for the South Pole. Time and date. Actually, right now it's negative 73 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jesus!
There's no. The humidity is not available.
What?
Dew point is humidity is not available. Dew point is not available. Visibility 1 mile. Feels like negative 110 degrees. Forecast.
200,000 for 6 months in Antarctica. Working. Yeah, no. My roommate has talked about just going and.
By the way, this
Working in
is
Antarctica
right
for
at
6
the
months.
right at the South Pole that I'm reading about. So
Forecast.
I wished I went to the. Wait, what?
you know the anti-Santa.
I wish I
lives
went to
there.
a Holy Shipwrecked in 2019. It was an EDM festival, and
Oh, it's
Punta
sunny
Cana.
there right now too.
I just want to go to a tropical island.
Charlie, this is during the day, by the way.
Hell yeah, I'll bring a sweater. I'll be Gucci. Fuck yes, I'm gonna make some little penguin friends.
You know what I don't understand though?
What do you not understand?
So it's sunny right now, right? And and snowing in Antarctica.
Okay.
It's negative 73 degrees. It's gonna get warmer throughout the night. So like it's gonna be
Your what, mate?
63 in the night, and it's 73 right now. But that's
Whales.
negative. It's going the other way. So
Whales.
I don't get that. But
the
then
whales.
again, I don't study, that kind of
It's
stuff.
the whales.
We should ask somebody who's smarter than us.
We should meet a blue whale and become his friend.
Maybe it's snowing and raining and shit. I don't fucking. But it's not raining during the night.
We should meet a blue whale and become his friend.
I'm just saying, like the best way to travel in Antarctica is by night, much like the desert.
I think the best way to travel in Antarctica is on the back of a blue whale who we will befriend.
Yeah, but you're gonna be cold in that water.
Creighton, can you just sign off on us becoming friends with a blue whale?
I'm
already?
good with that.
Okay,
I'm good with the
cool.
blue whale
As long
part.
as we're both.
But can we stay
on
in
board.
warmer waters?
Yeah, we'll just get him to take us to the Mediterranean.
Have you ever seen a cookie cutter shark?
What?
So there's this type of shark that latches on the whales with like a circular jaw
Oh
and
yeah.
like cuts like the way it chews or somehow like it cuts a perfect circle in the flesh and then like swims away after eating that. It's
That's
called the
fucked
cookie
up.
car. It's called the cookie cutter shark, and that's fucking amazing. I love that. That's like crazy.
Creighton looks like the dude that lays in a single bed with a Metallica poster above his bed while listening to Deep Purple. You do look like that.
Who said that?
Kieran did.
He's trying to be. You're trying to fill Copenhagen shoes, and it's just not gonna happen.
The penguins will come out and defy nature just for me, their rightful god. Well, there you go.
Nick, are you okay?
Nick has grand plans for his future, and I think
they're.
they're possible, especially if
He's
penguins
gonna
are
be
involved.
ruler of the penguins.
Slim Jims are just human dog treats.
Guess what? I saw another shark head like your brother's.
He also has. He has dibs on one that is at Murphy's if they ever get rid of it. Like his
Really?
friends are gonna call him and be like, "Yep, it's yours now."
So there's one down in the beach, like in that arcade place I was telling you about in that mall. And I meant to tell you like 3 weeks ago when I first got down there.
Thank you.
But
Thank
it's
you
like
for remembering now.
that one wasn't burnt though, like the one your brother has.
We gotta go back to the beach.
Yeah, specifically for that shark head.
Well, just for like anyway.
Yeah,
Like it was just fun anyway.
it was. We gotta go to that mall. That mall had an arcade in it, like a functioning arcade, like where everything was a quarter.
What mall?
It's called Myrtle Beach Mall. no, I think that's really what it's called though,
Okay.
because it's like the main mall at Myrtle Beach, and then you got the really nice mall down the road from it called Coastal something.
If we were gonna go, when will we go again? Because we're already like almost a week into August,
I don't know.
beginning of September,
Maybe.
like in a month.
Maybe.
Want to go like for a night?
You gotta
like-
go in during the week though,
Yeah, I mean,
because like you would have to work that weekend,
probably.
and they're not a big huge fan of me taking off during the weekend. If I take off during the week, it's much more easier to get by them, because then I can be like, oh yeah, I'm going to the dentist for 2 days.
I have to spend the night at the dentist.
It's a real serious thing, real serious procedure.
Kira's birthday is in like a month. I'm not ready.
Yeah,
We could go to the beach for Kira's birthday.
we could, but Kristen already has plans for Kira's birthday.
We could go to the beach.
And we should
As
try
well.
to overwrite those plans and be respectful to Kristen as a mother, who also works.
Or we could go to the beach for Kira's birthday and throw her in the ocean.
If we could talk Kristen into taking some time off and going to the beach, that'd be cool.
I mean,
But if
it's
she
not like
can't,
it's
we
not
can
like
just
look.
take
It wouldn't be
care-
the same thing as last time. I think the best thing would be to get like those rooms we had with Matt.
We're nice.
They were nice for $30. You can't beat a room for that.
The beds were awful. I heard. I'm bringing my cot. if
They
we
were
go.
what?
The beds were awful. I heard Matt said they were awful.
They were. I slept fantastic.
But you guys sleep. You sleep anywhere, first of all, so you're not a good
Well, it's not that I
judge.
sleep anywhere.
I trust you a
sleep.
little bit more.
I sleep. I can sleep anywhere. It doesn't mean I sleep good
Huh?
anywhere.
I said, you've seen how Matt and Taylor were sleeping. It was way different for them.
Yeah.
We were all like,
Yeah, we slept good.
That slept good.
Kira is
I
going to
don't
the
doubt
beach
it.
with her Nana for her birthday, and I'm house sitting.
See,
Damn,
there we go.
we should still go to the beach. Even if we just get
We
that
can just
hotel.
ditch
If we go,
Kristen.
we have to get Matt to go so he can book it, because
What? I
like
can
the
book
hotel.
it.
Uh-huh.
I can. I've done it before.
It's really just this is just my excuse of getting Matt to go.
Oh, just to get Matt again.
Matt's cool. I
Well, we
enjoy
can tell
hanging out with
Matt he can book it, but I'll go ahead and book it, and then when we
Okay.
get down there, you know. be
Oh, we're
like,
doing a birthday party before they leave. Can we come to the birthday party?
When is the? I want to come to the birthday party.
I wanna go to
I
the
think
birthday
I'm for
party.
sure coming.
Can we
to
get an
the birthday-
inflatable? Can we get a bouncy castle?
I don't know if I want Charlie to come to the birthday party.
Why not?
Yeah, you're right. Only if you bring Kyle.
Okay. I guess. I guess.
That's a good one. She said, "How you gonna?"
We
get
didn't go
there?"
to the gay dolphin, did we?
No,
We gotta go to the gay
because
dolphin.
you suck. No, I'm just kidding. So it sounds to me like
Bouncy house is already planned. W.
I don't know if that means you can jump in the bouncy house, Charlie. I'm sure these things are rated for a certain weight capacity that
No, I'm
you
pro-
don't meet anymore.
You don't think?
No.
I'm not
Definitely
overweight. by
No,
any
you're
means.
not overweight, but you're also a grown ass man trying to climb into a bouncy castle.
I'm not that grown.
You're 25.
24.
You're 45. I'm thinking the 11th.
Hold on.
Is that what she said? The 11th.
Yeah, that's just. Hold on.
I'll ask off in all caps, says Kyle.
Weight limit.
This is the part of the podcast where we just plan future plans to go to the beach.
Weight limit on bouncing castles: 300 to 1,000 pounds.
No. That's like, so what kind of bouncy castle is it, though? Because, like, certain companies have certain restrictions that don't
Mhm.
meet necessarily the weight that you're looking at.
Depending on the unit.
Your face.
300.
Are you a unit?
Well, it's saying 300 to 1,000 pounds, as in 300 is like, it seems like 300 is the minimum for the ones they make.
Ooh.
Like, generally, for like, not this kind of bouncy castle, for bouncy castles.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they're leaving the 12th, and her sister will be there.
You know where we should go? Like,
Where?
the in-between time? Like, you know, between summer and, fall, you know?
Where?
We should get to the mountains.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. I haven't been to the mountains in
I am
forever.
down and a half. I can ask to rent a bigger one than the one we had last year.
Well, Kira's gotten bigger. And
I
Charlie's
want,
a
I,
grown
want
ass
to,
man.
I want to go down the slide. I just want to use one.
And we got to put Evie on there somewhere. So
Oh, yeah. Evie's definitely going to be on the bouncy castle.
she jumps. That's all.
Evie, do you want to get on the bouncy castle?
She said,
I'll take that as a hell yeah.
So her ears drooped a little bit. Is she okay? She looks
I've
like
never
she's
been
about
to the
pass
mountains.
out.
I think she's just sick still. I think she's approaching the end.
Oh. Why would you say that?
I'm just being morbid. Evie, come here. She seems cool. I mean, other than she's.
Yeah, she was looking at me. She like,
Well, I mean, I think it's just because we're all sitting around talking. She always looks confused when we're sitting around talking because, like, she thinks that we should be talking to her,
look
and then
at
we
her,
do.
she's sliding.
That's just her paw. That's just her being on tile floor.
Oh.
She tried to look at me.
Oh.
I need to go give her a bath.
Oh. Xmas.
Xmas. Hello, brother.
Ditto.
I love that emote. You can't really see it,
I know.
can
I
you?
can't.
It's Ditto dancing, and he's changing colors as he dances.
That's cool.
Oh my god! Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just burping. And
Oh.
then there's Party Parrot.
Yeah, it's a party in here. Yeah, 'cause they're leaving. You already read all this.
Hey, finally one time where one of us read it all, and then the other started and realized what happened. We do that so much. Like, you'll read 8, and then I'll read 8.
Did you want to tell them about the nachos you had tonight?
Not really. They were disappointing.
What do you mean disappointing?
They were disappointing.
But what, in like taste or quantity? Because you had a
Oh
Like
my
a
god,
bunch.
quantity. You could never ask for more nachos. They gave us enough nachos in one large order to feed 8 people.
yeah, and they were surprised.
Or you and me.
Yeah.
You and me could low-key destroy any food, I feel like.
They were surprised.
Like, you and me could finish off, like, I bet we could, like, destroy some, like, food records in terms
Yeah.
of, like, going to places that have, like, eat the big pizza, get it free, get a shirt, like, shit like that.
That 300 to 1,000 pounds, is that per person, or is that all together?
It's probably all together.
Yeah. So like you and Kira would be over the weight limit.
No, it wouldn't.
You and Kira together on there would be over the weight limit.
No, it wouldn't.
Wait, how much do you weigh?
165, 170, depending on when I've taken my shit for the day.
Uh,
Kira weighs, like, fucking 30
50?
pounds.
I would say
She
like
weighs
50,
between, I bet she weighs between 30 and 40 pounds.
30 and 40.
She does not weigh that
So
much.
you, Kira, and Evie would probably
No.
beat up
Evie
the
weighs about 13 pounds.
You, Kira, Evie, and a nice tall glass of sweet tea would be.
Bounce house. This is the bounce house.
Let me see the bounce house.
No,
Why not?
because I've already exited it.
Well, show us. We were
It's just a
talking
little
about it.
tiny. It's just a little tiny bounce house.
It's a little tiny thing.
Like 45. Okay, she weighs like 45 pounds.
See, I told you, about 50. That's close.
Anyway, we
I'm
could
glad
fit.
we
We
had
could
Kyle
fit. We
here
could
to
fit me.
vouch.
We could fit me and fucking 3 Kiras on that thing.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're gonna hop on there with 3 kids? Well, when am I gonna get the bounce?
Creighton, you exceed the weight limit by yourself.
Hey, that's fucked up. I don't though.
You almost do. You and
No.
Kira would.
Yeah, we come close.
You'd be within like 5 pounds of it.
Yeah. Well, not. I don't know, cause like it's changed again. Like I weighed myself the other day, and it was back down to, like 240.
You don't need. You don't use a digital scale. You need to go to the gym and use the scale there.
I used.
Oh, okay, then.
Used to scale at the gym.
Okay then.
But the gym scale was when I weighed it right after that, like, because I told you I had put on some pounds or whatever. Like it was at 250, just like the one, and then I weighed it again the other day, and it was like 240 something. So I don't know. I fluctuate 10, 15 pounds
Oh,
every
man.
month. That's why I have my tailor, do my jeans so they don't cut me
You have a tailor for your jeans.
down where my balls hang, in my bunghole.
Which president was that?
It was Eisenhower.
Eisenhower.
For those of you that
What's
don't
that
know,
video? We have to find.
it's called Eisenhower ordering pants.
Yeah, hold on. We have to show everybody.
Yeah.
It's
So
amazing.
for those of you guys that don't know, Kyle, you're gonna love this. This is like a legitimate president, like ordering, like pants. Oh,
Just leaves.
well,
Hold
that
on.
was the straw that
Eisenhower?
broke the camel's back.
Eisenhower.
Is it Eisenhower?
God damn it.
It might be LBJ. Lyndon Baines Johnson. That's who it is. Puts the B in my J. I don't know what that means.
There we go. Okay.
Kyle, get ready for the best like historical event you've ever heard.
There you go.
By the way,
Okay.
this is all legitimate. No, this isn't like
How we doing?
fan made or anything.
We're doing good, man.
Doing good. How you doing?
This is literally the transcription, or not transcription. This is literally the recording of a phone call between Lyndon B. Johnson and his tailor
Yeah. While he was in office.
while he was in office.
Mr. Hager? Yes, this is Joe Hager. Joe, is your father the one that makes clothes? Yes, sir. We're all together. You all made me some real lightweight slacks that he just made up on his own, sent to me 3 or 4 months ago. It's a kind of a light brown and a light green, rather soft green and soft brown. Now, I need about 6 pairs for summer wear. I need about 6 pairs to wear around in the evening when I come in from work. And I can send you a pair. I want them a ½ inch larger in the waist than they were before, except I want 2 or 3 inches of stuff left back in there so I can take them up. I vary 10 to 15 pounds a month. So leave me at least 2.5 to 3 inches in the back where I can let them out or take them up, and make these a ½ inch bigger in the waist. Make the pockets at least 1 inch longer. My money and my knife, everything fall out. Wait. Hello. Now, another thing, the crotch down where your nuts hang is always a little too tight. So when you make them up, give me 1 inch that I can let out there, because they cut me.
Too quiet.
Right now.
I'm sorry.
Wire fence. These are the best that I've had anywhere in the United States. But when I gain a little weight, they cut me under there. So leave me. You never do have much margin there. Let's see if you can't leave me about 1 inch from where the zipper ends, round under my back to my bunghole. So I can let it out there if I need to. Now, be sure you got the best zippers in them. These are good that I have. And if you get those to me, I would sure be grateful. Where would you like to send, please? White House. I just sure will appreciate this. I need it more than anything. And now,
More than
give him a
anything.
address, because I'm running for a funeral, and give him address just how to dress these trousers. So we'll send them to you. And don't you get the measurements out of them and add a ½ inch to the back. Give us 1 inch to the pockets and about 1 inch underneath so we can let them out. In other words, you like just a little more stride in the crotch. Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir. Okay, here you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Dude.
You know what the worst part is? Like, I've listened to my grandma talk on the phone with people, and it sounds just like that. So I don't know, like, if it's like a sign of the times, like, you know,
I
people just
think-
talk like that back then, or like.
I think I wish that those were the problems that our president was having. I wish that these were more. I wish that was what we were dealing with as a nation.
His pants.
It's just I wish his pants being an issue were like they probably are to him, but like I wish that was a big issue.
Your pants down with your crotch area, down where your nuts hang.
Down where your nuts hang,
They cut
Well,
me.
down by the bunghole. Look, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. God damn it!
They cut
Tomorrow
me.
we will.
We'll
hold
be
on.
back for another episode to find out about the bunghole. Where your
Can I
nuts
fucking
hang.
spell? There we go.
I don't know. Can you? You need me to speak and spell, Charlie? I'll spell for you.
Like Wiley having sex with the speaking spell. You remember that?
Yeah.
Who is it?
That's Everett Rapspow's The History.
You got this, I believe.
Fucking Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking versus each other.
Legendary.
Yep.
We are going to raid Panda Party 999. If Copenhagen's here, he'll be
Yep,
excited.
He will be excited.
Listen, I love you guys. Have a
Girth.
great night. Girth. We will see you guys tomorrow night around whatever the fuck time after 11. Not really any other.
After 11, maybe right after 12.
Yeah,
Depending on
no
what time I
ingredient.
get done.
Later,
at
Ben.
work.
Good to see you, dude. Sorry you came in here at the end,
Yeah.
but we love you, dude. Everybody have a great night. That dude had a ball sack for a chin. Yes, Nick.
Yep.
Goodbye.